Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask the Expert, and our good friend from Nutri-Lawn is here, Thom Bourne. Listen, if you got a question, and I'm sure you'll have some, there's the telephone number. There's the information you need. You can call us. You can Facebook us. You can email us, tweet us to ask questions on this morning's program. Thom, how are you?
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah. You brought some of the equipment here. We're going to explain what all these things are this morning. That is an aerator.
It is.
Is it also a roller?
No, it's just an aerator. You know,
Okay.
this season is all about solutions, Kurt, and people are finally able to see their lawns. They're finding they have all sorts of problems. So what I wanted to show today was some of the solutions that we had for the problems. And aerator, yes, this is a slit seeder.
Slit seeder.
Slit seeder. And this is a top dresser, and each one of them does a different thing. The aerator, for instance, is the machine that pulls tines from the ground. And what this is a professional model, and that you can see here, it pulls tines that are 3 or 4 inches deep.
Yeah.
Which
you
is
see those
awesome.
marks on golf courses in the fall of the year.
You do, and that's why they do it on golf courses. They want to get the nutrients and the water down into the root zone, and that's what this thing does.
Okay.
And this, professional grade one. This is not one of these little red ones that you see going around the neighborhoods. This one works well.
It may be an obvious answer, but what's a slit seeder do?
A slit seeder is for tired lawns that need to be rejuvenated in some way. What we do is we put the seed in the hopper, and it has knives underneath, a whole series of knives. It will cut into the soil.
Drop the seed in?
Drop the seed in precise spots.
Hence the slit.
Hence the slit. Hence you get seed soil germination. You get the nutrients attached to the seed. You get a little bit of microburst of sun, and it germinates very well.
Top dresser is, it does exactly what it says.
Exactly. We fill this hopper up and off we go. And
what do you fill it with?
An organic plus top dressing. It's a product that's exclusive to ourselves, and it's done very specially that there are no weed seeds in it, and that's very important.
Well, why would I want a top dressing, Thom?
Well, I guess there's a couple of reasons you might want it. One is just to add the extra nutrients to your lawn. One is you might want to mix seed with it so that you get good seed soil contact. Another one is if you have just a bit of damaged areas and you want to restore those, you would do this as well.
And it completes the process, right? I mean, this is all about a process that you go through to get the best lawn possible. Absolutely. Best looking lawn and best healthiest lawn you can get. Yeah. And that's part of the process.
Part of the process. And this year for sure, when all the damage that we're seeing and the lawns are not coming back the way we expected or that people expected them, these are the types of things that you need to get done to bring it back to have a nice lawn.
I'll tell you what, I'm just seeing my lawn now. As a matter of fact, the snow is basically all melted off. Mind you, we'll get more Friday. We'll talk about that. But should I clean it up first of all? Is that one of the first things I should do?
You do want to clean it up,
but be careful.
You want to wait. It's too moist today. It's going to be too moist on the weekend. Even next week, you don't want to go on it very much. Let it rest for a bit. Let it dry out, and then you can get on it. And I'll show you the rake you can use to do that.
Okay, because I want to know that because I look at it and I live on a corner near a high school, so you can imagine what's on my lawn.
Okay.
A lot of debris.
Yes.
Right? A lot of things that shouldn't be on lawn.
Right.
And I could pick them up and so on, but I don't want to get at it too early, and I don't want to rake it so that I damage what's there.
That's right. And if you're raking now, and if you're walking on it a lot now, you're going to do some damage. So you definitely want to wait. And I'll show you the rake a little bit later that you can use. It'll do a good job for you.
Okay.
But all these things are things you need to get done and start thinking about now, so that you can get the service done in the right time.
How early do I need to book for service? I know there are certain things that you guys do that you just got too overcrowded last year to do, right? You got too busy.
Yeah, well, we had the drought last year, so of course our irrigation systems, we sold out early, which was phenomenal. Great for us, but bad for some of the customers. So people need to book that on pretty soon. And there's some of these seed items that are time sensitive as well. We will not do seeding in the latter in this part of the summer because it just won't germinate. You need to have Mother Nature there in the spring to help us along and get the seed to germinate so it's healthy for when the lawn is droughted out.
As the first segment draws to a close, I want to ask you this. I don't have the biggest lawn in the world. Does that matter? I still need to treat it properly,
Absolutely.
Right?
We do everything from 200 square feet up to 10 acres, all within the Ottawa area. So it doesn't matter what your size is. You need to treat it because you want to enjoy your lawn. You don't want to be fighting with it.
And you schedule it, you look after it, so I don't have to worry about anything.
That's right.
Other than cutting the grass.
You want to cut the grass, you want to water the grass as well. But if we put a sprinkler system in for you, then you wouldn't even have to do that.
You see?
Yeah, there you are.
Okay, we're going to take our first break. That's a good chance for you to call in, and there's the phone number to ask some questions of Thom all about Nutri-Lawn. We'll talk more about that coming up, so get your questions in. I'm going to ask a couple questions myself about what to do right now, and what do we do about all this snow we're expecting on Friday when we thought spring was here. We'll talk more about that. It's Nutri-Lawn here on Ask the Expert. We'll be right back.